Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to take a look at the Buck 632 Mesa fixed blade knife. Alright, thanks for coming back. I wanted to share with you today this new knife that, believe it or not, is a Walmart exclusive knife, okay? Now, I know most people, when they think of Walmart knives, they think of cheap Chinese junk. Well, this is a Buck. It's under $50. It's made in the USA, 420 high carbon steel. It says it has a stone-washed finish. I'd say more of a dull finish, you know, a sandblasted finish. I don't really see much on that, but that's no big deal. Eventually, I'm probably going to try out the mustard trick on it and make some cool patterns with it. It's got micarta grips and a pretty decent sheath. It's made of polypropylene plastic and it is reversible. So if you're right-handed or left-handed, you just unscrew that, pull it out, unscrew this, stick it on the other side, and put this here. So it can be carried on right or left, either way, when it's reversed. I'll give you a quick look at the sheath there. Nice looking sheath. Yeah, it's polypropylene, it's not Kydex, but heck, that's a pretty nice sheath. It's got a little drainage hole there on the bottom, and that's the box it comes in. Now, these boxes, this also comes in blister packs. What I've noticed about the two, okay, is if it's in a blister pack, it doesn't have this kind of edge that sticks out from the micarta. If it's in the box, it has the edge. And at first, I kind of thought about chopping that edge off. You know, it's kind of like a skull crusher grinder type thing. But then I thought, you know, if I show up somewhere and I want to bang on something with the back of this knife, say a tent stake or something, that's a good way to protect my micarta grips. Just leave that thing on there. The only hot spot I found on the knife, at least it was for me, I don't know if it would be too bad for everybody, is this little spot up here where there's jimping. It just feels like that needs to be rounded off inside there, inside the jimping. It just feels rough there. Maybe if you're using it for an hour or two, maybe it'd start to bother you. I'm not really going to mess with the knife. I kind of like the way it feels in my hand, to be honest with you. It's a very comfortable knife. So, like I said, it's under 50 bucks. I think it's 43, 45, 47 with tax, around there. USA made, 5-inch blade, overall 9.5 inches. Weight is 7.5 ounces with the sheath. We went through the reversible sheath, and it also is a Walmart exclusive only for now. Okay? Everybody was calling this a few months ago the mystery knife because it wasn't on Buck's website. It wasn't on Walmart's website. It just showed up at Walmart's, and people were like, hey, that looks like a decent knife. And I'm always excited when you can get a budget knife with some decent micarta handle scales and a pretty decent blade. If you'll notice, the blade does have a slight recurve. Ever so slight. It's got a big belly and a slight recurve. It wasn't any problem touching it up on a flat stone or on the work sharp. Real simple to do. It is a hollow grind. It's done kind of semi-thick at the bottom, like they kind of stopped a bit short of doing a full flat grind. So I touched it up a bit with the work sharp and a strop, and it's been razor sharp. Let me give you a quick look here. Let's get a piece of paper and I'll show you. I mean, it just sails through like butter. You know, look how thin that is. So, I mean, a little bit of touch up on, I'll show you what I did. The ceramic rod there and a little strop, and it was good to go. I didn't even bother digging out the big work sharp for it. All right, let's see. You can interchange scales with this if you have a Buck Reaper. The Buck Reaper has the same size scales. The Buck Reaper is drilled out for a lanyard hole. This isn't, so you can drill it out if you want. They're wood, you know, if you don't like the micarta. I particularly like the micarta. Matter of fact, this is the first knife I've bought with micarta grips on it, as far as a fixed knife, and I kind of like the feel of it myself. If they get dirty, if they get oil on them when you're sharpening, anything like that, you can really just wipe them off with some hot water and soap. You don't want it to soak in too much because all this really is layers of almost like a fiberglass material layered on, and you don't want it to bubble or start popping up or cracking. So you don't want to go too nuts and wash the knife in a dishwasher, but a little bit of soap and water will clean it right up. Another thing that I noticed is this blade. I've seen the Buck Century. Blade is almost the exact same profile. So it's kind of like a combination of two different blades from Buck. But the nice part is it's USA made, it's really comfortable, and we're going to take it outside. Oh, by the way, 90-degree spine, perfect for ferro rods. We're going to take it outside, put it through its paces, and let you see what I think of it.
First thing we're going to start off with is doing a little chopping on this. Get a nice notch in the wood there. And it is, I'm doing it on a smaller piece of wood, so it's not really easy to show you the sharpness, but it's doing its job. It's doing a great job on it. And there's no edge damage to the blade or anything. We're going to try batoning quickly. Zap through this, I'm sure. Switch this around. Right through it. Alright, let's try one more piece. Get it on there. And it just cuts right through it. I'm going to try out the spine really quick here. Try and chop up some fat wood with the spine. Grate off some spot here. Nice and sharp, shaving off the fat wood real easily. Alright. Okay. Guess we got enough there to give it a little go with a ferro rod. Let's see here. Move that back a little. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. And you got a fire. Real easy. So the spine works great for doing any kind of chore that you'd be doing with the spine of a knife, like a ferro rod, or scraping off some extra fat wood there to start a fire with. So all in all, I'm pretty pleased with it. It's pretty comfortable in the hand, you know. Let's see if we can do some feather sticks. This is really old dry wood. I don't know if it's going to work too well for feather sticking. Actually, not horrible. Not making the prettiest curls in the world, but it is working. And I'm not really good at doing this myself, so you see, you get a little bit, and it's definitely cutting into it. And let me see, edge is still sharp, still shaving sharp. Yeah, that's still sharp enough. So there you go. That's the outdoor test of this knife from Buck. Again, it is only available at Walmart for now. Hopefully they'll be adding some new stuff to their line in the website, on their website, on the Buck website. It is on the Walmart website now, so you can go look at it. And it's the Buck 632 Mesa. So thanks for watching, and we hope to see you soon.